This is Ferris from Wood Library, and I'm here with my friend, the mouse from If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, and he's reminding me that there's a special day coming up, one where we celebrate love and hugs and kisses. Is that right? So we're going to have some stories about love and hugs and kisses. So can you get us our story? Now, I'm not surprised why he chose this. Look who's the star of this book. This is Happy Valentine's Day Mouse by Laura Numeroff with pictures by Felicia, and it's published by Balzer and Bray, a division of HarperCollins. Now, if you remember the story about giving Mouse a cookie, he likes to do art projects. So he's got some glue, it looks like a lot of glitter, and some pink and red paper, and some hearts. I'm going to hold this a little closer. Mouse is making Valentines for his friends. He wants each one to be just right. He loves Pig because she's a good dancer. Mouse loves Moose because he's such a good artist. He loves Cat because he's so strong. And Dog because he's always happy to see his friends. He loves Bunny because she's best at hide and seek. Can you see her there? And Fox, even though she's not. Somehow or another, she thinks if she hides her eyes, nobody will see her. Mouse can't wait to give out his Valentines. Look at how many he's made. Wow. Who's at the door? Happy Valentine's Day, Mouse. So he didn't even have to worry about delivering them, did he? All his friends came to see him. And can you see what each one brought him? Something he loves. Cookies. Well, let's do a finger play about a mouse. Can you put your hand up nice and tall like that, like it's a great big tall grandfather clock, and put your fingers down at your elbow, and your fingers are going to be a little tiny mouse. We're going to do hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse went up the clock. The clock struck one, and the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. Should we do that again? It's a pretty short one, so get your clock ready and your mouse. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse went up the clock. The clock struck one, and the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. Well, what other stories did you pick out for us, Mouse? Oh, yes, I like hugs too. This is called The Perfect Hug. It's by Joanna Walsh and Judy Abbott. And it is published by Simon & Schuster Books. I wonder how you define the perfect hug. That's what this is all about. There are hugs for wrigglers and hugs for gigglers. Hugs that are tickly and hugs that are prickly. But none is exactly the right hug for me. I'm out to find the perfect kind. How big is a hug? A bug may mean well, but how can I feel his tiny squeeze around my knees? And a boa constrictor's hug? Oh, it's a bit stronger than any sort of hug ought to be, at least for me. Can you see what a boa constrictor is? It's a kind of snake that squeezes. A hug from a grizzly is big, but scary. Grin and bear it, but do be wary. That means careful. And Then there's the question of arms. What's too many? Some have lots, and some not any. And what about jellyfish with all those stingers? I'd hug her with rubber gloves on my fingers. But none of these hugs is quite the height for, not too tight for, oh so right for me. But could there be hugs light years from here? Hugs we know nothing about? Far out on stars in a galaxy far, far away? How do they hug the Milky Way? I've tried them all, short and tall, big and small. Fantastic hugs, elastic hugs, gymnastic, enthusiastic hugs. But where will I find one that's just my size? There are all kinds of signs here. There's scary tiger hugs, fresh hen hugs, micro ant hug, huge elephant hug, doggy hug, bull hug, flying bird hugs, dairy cow hugs. One that will suit me down to the ground. One that will fit me all the way around. That mouse is trying to hug, but his little arms don't go very far. I've roved the wide seas over and under, and I still wonder, do you suppose there might be a hug right under my nose? What's the secret? Tell. Well, it's easy peasy. Don't you know? It's 1 + 1, because a hug takes 2. So if you hug me, then I'll hug you. And you know, we've never done anything about sign language here, but if you take your 2 fingers and have them hug each other one way and hug each other the other way, do you know what that's the sign for? Friends. So let's do another finger play. I think we ought to do, which one? Sometimes it's hard for me to choose. I like doing the same ones over and over so you can join in, but sometimes I like to add new ones. Well, I think we'll stick with an old one. Can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. And can you clap, clap, clap your crazies out, clap, clap, clap your crazies out, clap, clap, clap your crazies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out, stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out, stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stand up? Because this is when you get to jump. Can you jump, jump, jump your jiggles out, jump, jump, jump your jiggles out, jump, jump, jump your jiggles out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you yawn? Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out and wiggle your waggles away. Now can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, Shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. All right, we're going to have another one about hugs. And we're going to go to where it's very cold. And when it's cold, you know what? A hug feels delicious. This is called I'm Going to Give You a Polar Bear Hug. It's by Carolyn B. Cooney, and it's illustrated by Tim Warnes and published by Zonder Kids. What a great name for a publishing company. I'm going to give you a polar bear hug. A wintry, windy, play in the snow hug. A shivery, quivery, 40 below hug. Do you see? Either he or she, I can't tell, is now in some polar bear jammies. I'm going to give you a fox hug. A chase your tail, laugh at the gate, dance down the trail hug. I'm going to give you a seal hug. A whiskers and nose, laugh when it snows, my toes are froze hug. I'm going to give you a snow bunny hug. A tickly funny, soft and sunny, sweet as honey hug. I'm going to give you a reindeer hug. A race through the snow from antler to toe. Ready, set, go hug. That was a little loud, wasn't it? I'm going to give you a cardinal hug. Remember, those are the red birds. High in the sky, wave goodbye. Come on, let's fly hug. I'm going to give you a penguin hug. A fishy grin, black and white spin, dance flipper to chin hug. I'm going to give you a walrus hug. And out on the ice floe, wow, does the wind blow. Where did your hat go? Hug. I'm going to give you a goose hug. A hold tight to that feather. It's such icy weather. Let's stick together hug. And you will give me, as you sit on my knee, hugs from the North Pole, surrounded by ice. Hugs we do once, and hugs we do twice. Hugs in cradles, cribs, and chairs. Hugs with one, and hugs in pairs. Hugs that take away our cares. Hugs with all those polar bears. This is a new book at the library. I saved it just for us. But it's a nice way to celebrate winter and Valentine's Day and families, right? Well, should we do another finger play? Which one? Shall we do, some monkeys jumping on the bed? I've got 5 little monkeys that are jumping on the bed. When one fell off, well, he bumped his head, and his mama called the doctor. The doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. So 4 little monkeys were jumping on the bed. One fell off and he bumped his head. So his mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. So 3 little monkeys were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, No more monkeys jumping on the bed. So 2 little monkeys were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So his mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. So that leaves 1 little monkey to be jumping on the bed. When she fell off, oh, she bumped her head, and her mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. So there's no more monkeys, right? But we have one more book before we have our, well, it's kind of not even a flannel board story this time, but it's a surprise. So we're going to have one called Plant a Kiss. This is by Amy Krause Rosenthal with pictures by Peter Reynolds. And if you ever borrow this book from the library, make sure you feel the pages. Not so much here, but I'll show you where. It goes like this. Little Miss planted a kiss. Planted a kiss. Planted a kiss. Sunshine, water, greet, repeat. Wait and wait. It's getting late. Doubt. Pout. Sprout. This is the page I'm talking about. Right there, you can feel the sparkles. Shout, shout. Gather about. Wow. How? What now? Stare and stare. It's growing right before our eyes. I'll share, she declared. Oh, don't you dare. It's far too rare. It'll go bare. She didn't care. I think she's getting it into her big pot. So from there, everywhere, to and fro, high and low. Rain or snow with a bow. Alas, it's time to go. So she returned, and there she learned from one little kiss, endless bliss. And oh, that feels so special. It's sparkly and bumpy and wonderful. Well, I think it's time for you to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes and wiggle your shoulders, and don't forget your nose. Can you wiggle your elbows and slap your knees and stretch your arms up and get ready, please, for not the flannel board, but something special. Mail's here. I'm gonna have to turn it around because there's it open. Let me open it up. Oh my goodness, there's stuffing inside. Well, 6 little Valentines were sent to my house. The first one said, let's see here. I love you, from Mouse. 6 little Valentines in my mailbox. The second one said, this one's a tight one. Be Mine from Fox. 6 little Valentines all full of love. The third one said, You are sweet from Dove. 6 little Valentines just for me. The fourth one said, Be my honey, love, be. 6 little Valentines mailed with care. The fifth one said, Here's a hug from Bear. The last little Valentine is from my friend Jay, and this one said, Happy Valentine's Day. Isn't that nice? I love getting mail. And I hope you have a nice Valentine's Day. I hope it's filled with hugs and kisses and lots of love from your family. And just remember, Mrs. Ferris sends you lots of love too from the library. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back with another Storytime Online next week. Bye-bye.